Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. We've got some more NACL action coming up. This is a little bit late. I will say this is the losers finals between Fear Starforge and FlyQuest Challengers. Fear Starforge won this 3-2 to make it to finals, to make it to Americas. I didn't have time to go over this in the crazy week that was LCS finals. And I ended up having a lot of work to do. I helped with a couple of the features that were completed by my awesome producer, Emily, or Emery. But I had to pull a bunch of clips, and that took priority over doing my own VoD reviews. We try and be a team player when we can. That said, I did go over this series because I obviously had to prep for the finals itself. This is the last series that Fear Starforge played against an opponent that I have respect for in FLYC. So I've seen these games. We're going to go over it again. Just this time around, it's on stream. So this is one of the few VoDs that I wasn't able to get out in time, before the next week started. So I was a little bit bummed on that, but again, it was for a team aspect. So, all good. That said, as always, thanks so much for tuning in to all my VoD reviews. Got a lot more coming up for Americas and then Worlds. So if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub. And also follow me everywhere on Cubby XX, including Twitch, where we stream these live. Let's get it. Boop, 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 boop. All right, game one. Okay, Fear Starforge. Let's see. This is the FLYC win, I believe, from the draft. I do like the Kai'Sa and the Ziggs, and Ziggs is pretty good into this, but this front line to match with this back line later on is pretty thick. It's pretty big. I think we have a lot of early playmaking potential. Sejuani's going to make plays. Ziggs can push. Cassante is going to eat it a little bit in lane, but should be okay. We just got to get Smolder to 225. 225 is a big breaking point. This one, a lot of handshakes across the board. I think the thing that's the biggest difference is the Kai'Sa and the Ziggs matchup. And I'm curious if Fear Starforge lane swap. I feel like lane swapping can take some of the power out of jungle early on, pending how you lane swap. I've seen a lot of teams, they focus a lot on the lanes and not actually trying to get jungle advantage, just making sure that they're dying XP. I think that is doable and valuable for Fear Starforge this game. But we'll see if that actually is the case. Grub's also going to be a big prio given these Ziggs. Rinse. Chime is still our unflinching enjoyer. I will say, this is Chime's last series. Said he retired. I am bummed that we didn't see Cryogen at all this split, because I think Cryogen is good. But I will always hold Chime in high regard. Ooh, Sejed opting TP to A, match Ziggs, and then B, play around with lane swaps. Okay. So potential swap scenarios coming out. The series was pretty one-sided, like every game. Alright, so they forced down the ward. There are no sweepers on Fear Starforge. And it is going to be a lane swap. As the top laners and the bot laners will be together. And it's just a game to see who TPs bot first. And who goes where. So this is, unironically, kind of an interesting stymie. I don't love this. It's so weird to me that the junglers are clearing on the side of the map where just no one exists. Honestly, if I'm FlyQuest here, I'll be real. I would have TP'd Surdy immediately. I think once we see Philip, perfect timing, only a brief 6-hour layover in Toronto. Oh, what's up? Looking back on this, if I'm FlyQuest, I just would have TP'd Surdy out immediately. It's going to take Winsome a little bit to rotate down, even if they want to match the Ziggs. Then you still get Kai'Sa ahead. I'm fine with getting Kai'Sa ahead. And if he matches with Cassante, then Cassante loses the first few levels and is down TP with your top laner. I think it's just a good scenario. But I do think that Renekton's pretty piss useless. Oh, wait. They RNG'd the wave, guys. That's crazy. Oh. Alright, so yeah, Instinct's gonna base. That's the other option. Here, TP him. Just weird. Ooh. So Winsome is gonna be late to this. Winsome. Yeah. Okay, makes some time. I sidestep from instincts. Alright, not great. Sedge also got double crab. Shaden spotted finishing clear top. Xy's first to the play. So good job, Xy. I will say this lane for Surdy, like usually you want to get a base for Phage with the D-Blade, but if you don't get a base off as the D-Blade, you will lose out on the sustain war a little bit against Kasance. Just the D-Shield second win. So Surdy's got to reset here at some point. Oh, Philip reset. Okay. I don't know if Philip had to reset here. He is kind of low. Okay, never mind. Well, should be TP advantage now for Surdy. Oh, Philip pulled a wave, so forced out. But he's got Phage in the Bramble, which is exactly where we want to be in this matchup. We're seeing everyone do. I have seen Blippo go for some Coles. I'm still a big fan of the Cole. I think Renekton abused Cole really well. Cole W, 9 health. He has some attack speed. Alright, this is a really heads-up play by XU. He's going to smite this, sting 6, and then immediately goes. So yeah, I mean, given that he double crabbed, we're at 52 here. It's just about where we want to be. 6 stings, instant engage. Well played. Really well played, actually. And Surdy's going to ult, just get the wave in. Philip, too big for Philip to pull. But top lane matchups in an okay shape right now for Kasante, honestly. Even like down the items, getting that ult out of Surdy is nice. And XP is in favor of Philip, so. It's good from XU. So off of this dragon, XU is just going to go invade topside. Yeah, really good from XU. XU's having a really nice game. He got a lot from the double crab. Really, again, like I think what Fierce Starforge wants to do, they have grubs. They just need to push this hard. Winsome's 5, so he's dead. Yep. Yeah. Nice. Good play. Wave's frozen on instinct too, so that's painful. Starve him out a little bit. Well played. But XU got all 3 topside camps. Like that's Shaden did sack a lot for that play. And that's a new ward. Let's say I'm pretty surprised that Shaden stuck around. So on the way here, you're going to see here a Chime. He doesn't hit this Blast Cone. I think Chime needs to hit this Blast Cone. A, it gets him to play faster, and then B, it denies it from ABO. Corki has Prio in this matchup, and the Corki has Prio. So Ablaze was able to hit this, and then get involved in the fight faster. Like, Surdy has to flash to get involved, and now it's just a 4v3. Philip does a nice job pushing people away. So they get Winsome out. And 30 flash and he falls. Well played to Shed, though, on the flip side. So, again, Kais in the Ziggs. Left in isolation. Jump to Ziggs. Instincts. Loses flash. Goes down. I think Sajed might have been able to see if he could save flash there. I think everyone was just spotted topside, by the way. So I think Sajed should save flash. 1, 2, 3. If he dodges out on the Q with his hands, then he's fine. And there's no TP from Instinct either. So I do think that we could have played the save flash there, but regardless, good find, good play. I like the idea from Chime being here to answer, but again, that blast cone just gets ABO there faster, and he was first in the move. Only way that plays there is if you deny blast cone and then go from there. But this does pretty much ensure 6 grubs. And Xu, again, continues to be really far ahead in this game. It is the Fleet and Shojin build for Bradley. I must say, I do not love that. I think this is actual. Like, I don't know. The Fleet can help you in Corky with dodging out of P-bombs here and there. But I think that Grasp in this game is actually quite good. Taking away Ziggs one-shots. And again, like, for me, Smolder just scales off of how many Qs can you off in a fight. Grass does help with that. I think that's why we really seen Grass emerge that, and Chovy ran it, so people were in. But the theory of, like, for me is, can we Q as Smolder? Yes? Okay, Smolder good. More Qs, the better. Sometimes it's just that simple for that champ. Wow, this got melted. I guess it's bot prio. Yeah, bot prio gets him the advantage and then just nuke it. Wow. I mean, Guts, I don't want to say a Guts call. I think they can just do it because of how far ahead Sajet is. We have Q evolve at this point. And then Sturdy gets forced out topside. He has been set behind this game. His item breakpoint should be better, but it's not. Hang on, we got a fight. I mean, I think they're just stronger because Sajed's stronger. Like, honestly. Like, they just know that their Kais is big. Not bad. Get Smolder some more stacks. I like the call. I honestly like the call. I also like Sturdy saving TP. Now, this is big for Fear Starforge. We're going to talk about them overall in this game. I don't know if we contest this Drake. After they get 6 grubs, again, I think that with Ziggs, just send overload aside and just take first brick. The fact that we get 6 grubs and then Instinct is never freed up to hit, which he doesn't need help to do, given that he is behind, is poor. So I think Fear Starforge had a missed opportunity there. Like, for me, they should be on turrets. So they lose. Instead, they lose Drake. They lose the fight, and that's poor. So now, like, now we actually have Ziggs trying to get to a win. What? Team? Alright, well, I kind of lost from out in the game. Alright, Ziggs overloads being answered. And Sajed's here, so it's tough. I got Maokai. And not quite ready to fight yet. Oh, nice. I mean, the Q from Shaden doesn't keep... it's a what? I mean, the baby knockback, good from Xu to win some. Wasn't able to Q the, like, the Alistar combo or W it. Do appreciate Instinct getting in this lane. But he is a match against the Jed. Does have help coming. Okay. And I feel like FlyQuest, what do they get out of that? Not too much. Like, Bradley gets some free time. Bradley's at a good stack point. But now we get, yeah, they just lose turret off that play. Like, trading a kill. Like, Smolder even just participating in a kill for first brick. And they have Smolder in a spot where he's going to free farm, so I don't think this is all terrible. I really don't. Like, the Smolder Kaisa scaling are the breakpoints for me in FLYC, and I feel like they have the setup for that this game. It was a good start for XG. I just think that Dragon fight and the fact that Sajed solo killed Instinct was really big. Because, again, Kaisa, like, if Kaisa gets ramped at all in this matchup and just Kaisa being the champion she is, it's so oppressive. Kaisa's so oppressive from ahead. Really hard to get on her. And DPS is just insane. Alright, Shine with the big flank. And Shaden trades himself out for ABO. I guess he got flipped and was going to die, so he gets everything in. So Jet actually gets caught. Yeah, nice from Winsome. Poor from Sajed. Ooh. Fill up. Balkan Gamer, I'll be trying to fill your shoes this year at HughFest as a caster. Any tips for sign casting? But I have been watching League since the start. That's cool. Congrats. No, BU, have fun. Do your best. Talk to the teams. Like, try and get their perspective on the games. I think that's huge. I think Instinct keeping Chime out is actually quite big here in the back half. And the Surdy is not in position for this. Like, they're going for the flank. I feel like Shaden Shaden for sure overextends. Shaden just needs to press R. He doesn't need to like go for all that because it exposes the rest of his backline. Like, Surdy's on the flank, so when Shaden goes in, no one's there to peel the two marksmen with the setup they have. So like they kind of don't let the fight come to them. Like, they need to buy time. You with Lindsay from the Storm here? Oh yeah. Lindsay was super helpful when I was there. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about or say. Did Shade in this game went like full like Ivern build, by the way. It went Locket, Redemption, Mikhail's, I think, or maybe it's Mikhail's next. Yeah, it's Mikhail's next. Redemption comes after. Oh, nice walk from Philip here. He's not spotted. Yeah, good walk. It's actually a Baron timer. If the comp's different, they could have done it, but they're going to take top outer. Good job. Well played, Fierce Starforge. Sort of gets bought for that, but I think trying to pressure Seched's fine. And they got the red buff up, so like they can wait to take that, and then maybe they can look for a fight. All right, Bradley's at over 225. I missed it, but being where he's at again at 23 minutes, pretty damn good. That gets ABO flash. Take that. I don't like this walk from Philip as much. He has TP. This is one where like they can't see that flies on reset, but like given where they're catching mid. Ooh, actually, I don't think he can be on this way, but I think that once Surdy pushes it, he can catch. To respect the seesaw. Yeah, I just think this is a little bit desynced. Nice find from Shaden here, honestly. ABO's too far up for where his team's at. His team's trying to support him, but he's just too far up too early. So I wonder if he can like kill this wave a little bit. Yeah, I think he kills this wave too fast. Yeah, kills that wave a little bit too fast. That's kind of on him losing his flush, honestly. If he doesn't kill that wave as fast as he did and his team's able to link, it's fine. And I do think that the playing out of 3 lanes is dangerous. This Kaisen is so big. The Smolder's only getting bigger. FlyQuest don't care about that. Drake, they just want to get gold. Respect. Respect. And can't move Croc. I mean, we just don't move FLYC at this point, no? Actually, well played by Shaden. I don't think I get anything from that, but well played by Shaden. Oh. Oh, the Winston flash to maybe save Philip. Okay. We kind of did some balling this fight. Yeah, I mean, well played. I like that from Instinct and XU a lot. I mean, interesting fight. Just throw it down for the inner, why not? Sajad's too far up here. Yeah, I think he can take the Q. He can't take anything more than that. So I think this is a little bit on Sajad and why it's so close. I actually think FLYC are much stronger at this point. I guess Sajad just takes the auto Q and the W and like waits for an Alistar combo. Like if Alistar combos Rel, I mean he gets toasted. Yeah, Instinct had a nice fight. Yeah, the back half was well played. I still think that FLYC like have some edge. Oh, that's big. Oh my god, the redemption's just late. Good try. Yeah, I mean, ideally redemption comes out now. Like, if it hits, actually, and Bradley lives, that's really big. That's a really big pick. That's an enter for sure. They get more. No, good. Yeah, that's really big. Actually, I don't like Shaden taking these camps. I feel like Shaden should be on the other side of the map here. Yeah, like for me, the waves that the other team has, they're playing for this, and I think playing defense and playing for wraps is fine. You can give the Wolves to your Kaisa, but I actually think Shaden needs to be on the top side. And then Philip just fucking solo kills Kaisa in the picture-in-picture, by the way. Check this. Like, again, I don't know where Sejad's at in this. Ouch. Wow. I mean, I honestly feel like, guys, FLYC should have won this game. I think FLYC actually really threw this game. Like, Bradley and Sejad getting caught in this fashion is really bad. And I also think Shaden, like, again, Shaden needs to be on this top side. If Shaden's on top side camps, this is defendable. I mean, this game state's great for FLYC, guys. We got Kaisa Smolder. We're only down 3.5k gold. It's even in Drake's. They rolled a Chemtech. What's a Chemtech do this game? I mean, honestly, like, looking back in the series, like, this is the game that if YC wins, I think things do go differently, right? And this is a very winnable game in game state. Damn. That hurts. That really hurts. I mean, this is, again, a game I feel like FLYC is in a pretty good position right now. Their front line is a lot weaker, but their back line's so big. Right? And we just die in, like, terrible ways. I don't know why Sejad's on this wave, too. I think Sejad needs to be on, like, needs to respond to this. If anyone's going to be on that wave, it's Surdy. Yeah, just weird. Wow, that hurts. That's a throw. Next. Oh, we are swapping for sure. Holy fuck, we do not have a lot of damage here. And we paired this. I do not like this comp. This comp doesn't do this comp doesn't do enough damage. It doesn't do enough damage. This is really, really, really good this game. This is such a good pick this game, guys. Degenerate. Oh, it's with MF? I mean, these guys are probably going to swap. I mean, of course not. There were 3. There was a clear top 3 teams in our league. FLYC were the ones that didn't make top 2. So. I mean, I love Lilia pick this game. I feel like we didn't really equip ourselves for Lilia. Lilia's going to feel pretty good just hitting Qs. Ezreal is fine / irrelevant in this game, but the Blitzcrank's really big. And it is Ezreal mid. Camille's big this game just for lockdown and bursty trade patterns against a lot of sustain. I like the FLYC comp. I just, like, where's our damage? If we're running this, like, meh. Why? And into Camille, too. Bleh. I know Camille's strong, but, like, yeah. Didn't XU make a post to LS about this draft on Twitter? Wait. Okay, if actually... Is it? If this happened? Because, like, this draft isn't it. I didn't realize that. Oh, God. Okay, this is interesting, actually. If you claim blue has winning topside, you know, put a game top line in your life. I mean, what time of the game do they have a winning top side? We have a Senna Ivern combo. Yeah, I feel like putting them together is poor. Nobody won here. Jesus. No engage? What? No wonder no one interacted with that one. Anyway. That's funny. Oh, under Griffin's post? Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, Quist is the dog champ, guys. Yeah, I love how Zav's like cook his ass when he's on the team. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, again, like, where's the damage, right? And that's why I don't like this pairing. It's like we need damage. Like for me, Fierce Starforge actually have to like win lane hard and kind of snowball this game. If not, this thing ramps into oblivion. This thing ramps. This thing ramps, and this can really break comp. This draft's weird. I don't love this draft. I will say, just like knowing the FLYC team, I actually have a lot of faith in the Chime Blitzcrank. I thought they won game 1 draft though, so who am I? Ido also replied on that post, so let's go. We love Ido. Yo, finals were lit, man. Our venue was packed. We'll talk about that more, though, in that VoD review. All right, this is actually interesting from FlyC. They're kind of holding all their lanes. I think they were expecting some Scion cheese. Like, they are level 1, right? Didn't find anything. You kind of have to respect Blitz level 1. The fact that Standard lanes is kind of crazy to me. Scion and Ivern can't exactly cheese together, which I don't love. Just like given how camps work. So I was a bit surprised we didn't get... I guess not. Honestly, I'm not that surprised we didn't get a swap. I think this is good for Fierce Starforge. AOE and CCG stay in NACL too. Yep, they're on their way back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover the promo tournament, guys. I got to do Americas. And there are a lot of games in promo tournament, and not a lot were high quality. I might play that trump card. All right, Surdy Camille. And mostly just have faith in Surdy Shaden being on like Camille Livia in a game where I think the setup's fine for them. Is pretty much that and like low damage Fierce Starforge is why I favor them. I will say I agree. Like if you're Fierce Starforge and you don't have Callista, like I mean I think Zeri Senna's a poor lane, but if you want to run like Ivern, I think something like Zeri is so much better this game than having Callista. We got a split chat. Yeah, Chime does a really nice job of breaking this. Also, like that Callista pick being taken where it is, it does allow for MF into Callista, which regardless of the strength of MF, has always been a good matchup for MF, so... That is also, like, really nice / helpful. You can just keep Callista at... you can just space her with E and R. And Q. Alright, Shaden's here on time. And it's going to be bot. It's going to be Drake. 4 Fierce Starforge. That makes complete sense to me. Give him the drafts. But we had a contest. Shaden's a little close to 6, but it's not there. I mean, I think the big thing here is that ABO TP's back second. Because that, like, the fact that Bradley TP's first opens this play up because it's going to be mid-prio. So the fact they're here on time. And then Sajed gets it. Oh, no. It's a rip. And then Smite came down, so just got an auto. I will say if Sajed flashes over, Instinct's dead, but there was a little bit of hesitation. I would have liked the flash over personally. Because, like, I mean, this fight, he doesn't impact the rest of this fight. This fight's over either way. When the America's tourney starts? Saturday. Either way, huge fight for FLYC. Gets a lot of strength, like, again, speeding up the way of ramping. And I agree with what XU was saying. Again, like, if we can have Camille inside, our game is a lot better as FLYC. It's about being able to side lane, like, farm up 3 lanes and just out econ, I think is quite good. Ooh. Ignite wasn't enough. American football and the America's tourneys. Gonna be a good day. Really like this deploy. Again, FLYC, like, with mid in. These 3 walking together, set up on bot. They just took sums away. So XU's here to cover. But now we have no Fate's Call. And we're able to at least get a huge trade down. We can now force them off. So yeah, forced off, tops winning. Hard game. Yeah, like, the starts of this game was so good for FLYC, and again, like, their scaling's really nice. I know that there's Ivern Senna, but what damage do we have on the Fierce Starforge comp, right? Like, I don't think Cyan on 5 was the best answer. I know a couple of the Camille matchups were gone, like no Renekton, no Jax. Didn't like his draft, though. Yeah. It's hard. They don't have Engage unless they send in Azir as a missile, which he doesn't want to do with Ivern Senna at all. Like, you want to sit back in DPS. In which case, you get outranged by a lot of things on the FLYC comp. Yeah. I think I prefer the FLYC comp more knowing the players in this game. So... Oh no, Surdy. And he's got TP. Thinks he can point this timer. He cannot. I mean, this trade is not, like, brutally terrible, but again, his health bar is just tough. And also his jungler, like, they're making plays on bot, so his wave being bad, it can't be fixed. He has to kind of do his best. That one got close. Still, like, the start that FLYC had, that first dragon fight going that way. Again, I think the big difference is that Bradley TP'd back first. If a Blaze Olive finds a way to TP back first, they have mid prio on the wave because Bradley has to answer the way that ABO did. And I do think that could have opened up the like, actual dragon timer. That really hurt Fierce Starforge because FLYC, they found the grubs and the fight. And now we're 5 grubs. Hang on, when did the swap come in? Okay. I mean, we are just losing bot. This is good. Like, Philip with no econ, better than Surdy with no econ on Cyan versus Camille. And Fierce Starforge couldn't lane the way that this game was going, so that's fine. I'm very not good at deciding when Lily being picked is good or bad. She's good in a low range, low CC comps, and you have some way to engage in your comp. Low damage comps, she thrives as well. What I was saying to Lilia, it's pick or poke. If you can pick Lilia, really good. Or like Lilia goes down in value a lot. If Lilia is allowed to ramp throughout a fight, and she goes up in value a lot. Ooh, Sajed had no flash. And you have 80 mid, yeah. I mean, stuff like Trist is good with it because like you have damage. You can peel and like reset, but also you just get push. So then you get push, your eat scaling. If you're able to open up any camps for Lilia, like you can just help ramp harder. Yone also good, yeah. Oh, I think Shaden just throws us out to answer the Herald. Curious. I think it's a little bit early. But I like the idea, actually. The Herald's kind of whatever. I think it's a poor Herald. I actually really hate this Herald. Again, like, we're down a man, so I can see why, but no. Bradley grouping up is good. Herald shot was bad. I think it's catch spot way, but Louis Herald was neutralized. Louis comp is bad for Lilia. No, Louis comp's fine for Lilia. MF and Blitz are kind of utility. Just Camille's setup. And Lilia is really good in like what is showing. Like if I'm playing Lilia into Ivern and Senna, I'm pretty happy with my life. And there are ways to CC you and get shut down. But if you're able to get stacks and stack on the move speed, like Callista's low range, Cyan's low range, Azir can be tricky to deal with, but like Azir is kind of relatively low range actually. Yeah, I mean, FLYC win with this game state. That's more important than. Again, I favor the FLYC draft. I don't think Fierce Starforge have enough damage to warrant a Senna Ivern. That's what it boils down to for me. If they want to win this game or play out this game, I think they had the lane swap too, which Ivern, Sion, like you can't do a lot of the lane swaps strats when you have those together. I think it's a bad Fearless pairing. I just think that Philip ran out of picks into Camille. I mean, Shaden's kind of trolling. Gets rooted by the Senna. Does have to burn flash. Nice ult here from Bradley. Bradley does his best on the DPS here. Not the pick we wanted there. Now, I will say that, like, in this scenario, if Fear Starforge, they can't be broken. So, like, the fact that the engage starts to go their way, you can lean on Ivern and Senna hard and sustain your health back up, which we're seeing here. Chime just instant. I mean, Chime didn't think he'd get caught by the Q. He doesn't have the vision there. But, again, we're there. So... Good orb purchase by Shaden. It's always funny seeing pink quartz having to be dropped in iron brushes. Yeah. Wait, they had vision of this? Oh, it's even worse. Yeah, I mean, Chime just walked into that. Ouch. Alright, we don't like that. Oh, okay. Unironically, this flash will win some kind of grief this team. So first off, XU misses the root. And then it pushes ABO in. So now XU's stuck and Ablazeolive's stuck. And everyone gets split. So good, I mean, good take from Surdy, I guess. But and that really drives the nail in the coffin. Now, it's funny seeing pink quartz drops in iron brushes after they expire. And it's like, what are those doing there, you know? Good pick. Ouch. Yeah, low EMF, nice. Take sums away, get jungler. Nice. And Shime finds the boy's Olive. Blitzcrank into his ear. Not as bad as you think for Blitz. Because yes, you know, Azir has an E, but also low range and has to stand still to auto attack, so his range of movement without E is not that great. It's not bad for Blitz. Well played, FLYC. Surdy on the Camille too. Good shape. Chime's going for heat checks, you know. Chime Blitz, always a pleasure. Chime actually has always been a Blitzcrank enjoyer. It's whenever I see this guy in Challenge League, he can't play the champ. I think there was some real value this game against Ivern Senna too. Just find a way to break it, get through the shields. It's not bad. Surdy's on a control ward. Good setup. And that fault's not beautiful, but it does split ABO. And it pushes everyone in the Surdy, and then Fear Star Forge, you're just so incredibly split. It's GG. Also, another nice hook from Shime. Again, just splitting up the supports from the carries that are kind of non-existent at this point. Yeah. Ouch. And GG's. Good game, FLYC. That first dragon fight, I think, is what made that game so one-sided. And that's very safe to say. Alright. Camille, Loya, do dunk if they get ahead. Which is, again, when that one tweet came up, it's like, anyone that thinks that the blue side top lane hasn't played the game. That is, it's depending on what time of the game it is, you know. Early on, I would agree. Okay, so Varus is a big pick for both these teams. Varus could be first pick, no Ashe on the table. And then Leona and Zyra. So honestly, a really strong identity here in terms of playing through bot for Fear Starforge. Shade in Nidalee is good. Deny from XU is one of the better Nidalees we have in the league. Him and Yuji are the two best. And then it is a Zeri, which is technically flexible, but we always assumed was... honestly, I kind of assumed was going to Bradley. The Lucian was a interesting choice. I think they grabbed Lucian because... Yeah, you have a lot of ways to proc Braum passive. Which I don't love this game. There's a real lack of engage here for FLYC. Like, it's very important that we get lanes ahead and Italy gets ahead because we need to snowball our econ. Do you think Braum and Jax are very effective against this? I'm always a fan of Jax, but Jax this game is nice. Jhin Zyra can help peel it, but Jax is a good matchup, and you have Braum. Like, a lot of auto attackers. Nitty can empower anyone and feel good, which is, I think, slept on again. 70% attack speed boost. It's the most useful part about this champ later on. And then that with Braum. It was also a Halo Blaze Braum this game, which I found quite interesting. But not terrible, though. Because, like, you don't have engage. That's the one thing I struggle with the FLYC comp, is that there was no engage. Oh, no, it wasn't Halo Blaze Braum. That was a different game. Lutherans? Yeah. Anything interesting? Bone pointing? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, approach velocity. Joshi shouted out that I'd be happy about it, and I am. Guys, approach velocity gives you move speed, and guess what? Your E is Braum. It scales 10% when you pop the E, so you get 10% of your move speed. If you have approach velocity going and you pop E, you're fucking zooming. Also Swifties, which are good this game. Even though probably a Mercs game. Probably a Mercs game. We'll see, though. Swifties a lot of value, too. All right, standard. Man, this really could have been a 3-0 if FlyQuest plays it better. And game 1, again, I really feel like FlyQuest had the Smolder and the Kaisa at a very good game state. All right, mirrored clears, need a little bit behind the Zyra. Props to XU, very good Zyra clear from XU, really like good timer, getting out like what 302 I think, pretty big. As Bradley misses. In my life. So Shaden's gonna track XU here. Bradley's getting some nice shove on mid. They always base support. Or marksman. This should be, honestly, it should be a winning matchup for Leona Virus, I think. I'm kind of surprised that Winsome and these guys didn't send it. I know that XU was down here on the timer. I don't think you can dive, so maybe they pushed too fast. Yeah, I think they might have pushed too fast. Like that next wave, I don't think you can dive Zeri Braum, but you can for sure like try to like gank him. So I think taking like an HP gank, it would have given you bot prio for a while, and then you can use that bot prio to make plays elsewhere. So I think that was a little bit of a missed opportunity. I do think the instinct to Winsome played that too fast. Because again, like the Zyra, Varus, Leona 3v3, it just should be winning. That is a really strong core. I talked to someone the other day that was recommending that game 5 in Fearless, champs free up, or like you only have 30 champions max banned at a time, by the way. I kind of found that interesting. I'm wondering what the chat thinks. So like champs that are played game 1 can be played again in game 4. Wondering if you get salty runbacks again, though. All right, hold on. I missed some craziness here. So, Surdy and Philip are both down TPs. Surdy missed ult, and so has to flash out. Oh, you flash missed. I don't have any. Yeah, I just missed. I know it was flash, but it was missed. Get behind Brom. Oh. I mean, why are we shooting R here? Like, if we're gonna R as Bradley, by the way, it just should be now. Oh, okay, it should be now. Yeah. You hang over this wall and then you dash when you can. Free first pick game 5 though. I mean, there are a lot of OPs up, and there is a strat for like trading out 2 for 1. Because you're forced to do shit like that again with the format. Alright, so Shaden's skipping a couple camps. I will say, Exio hasn't based in a long time. Yeah, even Shaden's going treads this game. Yeah. Treads value is really, really high this game. Oh, is Q flashing? I mean, does ABO have flash? Oh. Oh, no. Alright, guys, we're going to talk about triangles, right? So, Braum, if you're going to miss this ult anywhere, for me, I don't want to miss it high to force him to still walk through it. Ideally. Like, the angle on this, there's some ult that's, like, back here. You want this angled, like, this way. Because then just force them to, like, walk north, so walk further away. Or have to walk through it. Yeah. I mean, I think FlyQuests are fine with this. They got a wave in. Yeah, they just don't want to fight right now. I think that's kind of reasonable. They didn't have any setup. They didn't have any... Like, they just kind of attempted to play, right? So... Yeah, I like the give. I think that's smart. I see Travis Gabbard tweet about Energy and Immortals leaving. That was expected if that's the case. I expected Energy to leave. Once they let go of their chef. Yes. See, guys, look at how useful Braum is. We can still miss all of our shit and be useful because we auto-attacked him. Ouch. That was not well played, though. Well played by Philip. And it makes sense. Your chef feeds a lot of mouths. You're going to have less mouths in the building. Why need a chef? Also, the chef was a huge value prop for NRG. Like, everyone loved Phil. He was really good at his job. And players, like, liked playing for NRG because they felt healthier playing for them. Like, Phil was an actual, like, sale, like, point in value for NRG. In between series, I'll talk about it, Sky Turtle. How about that? I want to wrap up this VoD review. Keep the YouTube VoD pure. Nice, good combo. Yeah, CC is very heavy. Should be a lot of merc treads coming in here. Ew. ABO walked over a ward. They were just there. Yeah, well played. And he's still at no flash. Ouch. He just got his flash back up. Wasn't able to use it. So that's Herald going over to FLYC. Oh god, this Travis tweet is big. Oh boy. Alright, we'll watch it in between. Philip was like... Philip spotted here on this deploy. Sorry. My phone's going a little cuckoo. It's like we have a pocket that's good here for Fear Starforge. It's just that we dropped it because Philip decides to go catch this bot wave. I think if Philip deploys directly to bot here and follows up ABO, it's actually okay. Like, he can play the next wave. They're going to try and hold this, and they just hold this quadrant. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but because ABO, like, walked up, I think that given the timers, Philip just needs to be on this next wave. Because then, like, we'd actually have everyone grouped, right? And that way, if FlyQuest decide to just be like, okay, fuck it, we're just going to hit top, you can just sack top outer and a wave, and it's okay. You get the Drake, right? You get third Drake. I think Philip not being on this wave was an oops. Because FlyC just play back, they're going to let Surdy get this wave, and then they play in from there, which is good. Like, Jax has a little bit of side lane presence and power, and that's what gets them this pocket. Yeah, Jinal into Braum. Good luck. Nah, no follow-up for Shaden. Yeah, it's already bad for Fear Starforge. Like, all their tools are bad, and Philip's just not here. Instinct can't auto. Yep. I mean, on the right side, Philip did get the next wave in. Like, again, that's the same thing. Like, Surdy, he's going to drop that wave to make sure that he is with his team. So they're going to trade an outer for Drake, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. So they're just gonna base in maybe TP top. Yeah. All right. Interesting Herald drop. I guess it's close to expiring. Okay, so bots in. FLYC could have a timer if they want it, but and they just reset. They're gonna pick up these waves, and then that's their. All right, their timers now. Yeah, if you're Starforge based or match, and I mean, FLYC I'm surprised they're playing a little bit more towards top side. Like they're just playing out 3 lanes. This is what FLYC needs to do. I think playing out 3 lanes is very beneficial to them. They should have pressure on Jhin. Like, Jhin inside is just like, I don't know. Again, like this Fierce Starforge comp, the fact they're at a gold deficit's pretty poor. I think playing Indu bot was their big win con, and they just were never able to set it up. I really think they needed to play in a bot, like, hard. I mean, Philip just gets chased out. Like, if we're not on the wave as Philip and, like, getting chased out like this, then there's really not much value. And FlyQuest are doing a good job. Like, they got mid-prio, so they're holding this. They're holding each side. They have poke with the nid. Good job. Instinct catches one, and that's all they need. I will say Chime. If Chime and Surdy are on the same page, then Chime Flash R kills Philip here. With like Surdy syncing up. It doesn't matter though, they're fine. Yeah. And they get cooked. We'll play Sajed. This is a good timer for him to take. I don't know if he saw XUE or not. I didn't see XUE actually. That's his Q. Oh, that's the E. Yeah, like the E's down. That's a good push. Well played. Well played. And then that's Baron. Drake was not able to be secured, so then that's Drake. So we deny soul point. XX soul. I had somewhat value, like Zyrogen can apply it really easily. And the dragon itself is good for you. This is fine. Jed's gonna toast him. Oh my god. Never mind, it's not fun. I mean, nice port. I think Surdy needs to counterport. Then again, they're kind of crazy for being here. I think the big one, yeah, okay, so Sudi does. I mean, honestly, the big thing here is that they're going to play for mid-wave after. They're just split. Like, Sajed, I don't think can walk through here. I think they needed to walk out the long way. If they walk out the long way, it's much better. They'd actually be grouped up. They'd be late to the waves, so they might have to answer it, which is a bit oops, but they can just go play for bot. Play for bot wave, it's fine. Play for bot wave, they exit his team, and they zone them all off from bot wave. I think that's the play. I think that you don't walk back up here. I think you just go play off this bot wave. You got bot wave. Play off that bot wave, kill the next one. And then Surdy can walk in and fuck with mid. And so that would be a much better Baron. So yeah, FLYC kind of chuck it. So they TP into like a Zyra and a choke. Still gonna be fine because they're ahead. But I think that would have been the cleaner way to play Baron. The Bork Essence 3 Revolution is interesting. And you have infinite mana, which is kind of cool. And it's IE next, I guess. Or it's not IE next. Not nice seeing that one. Oh my god, Sajed. I mean, a lot of the big tools are down, so I'm down for this from Sajed, by the way. That's so thick. You just gotta bail out immediately. Yeah, I mean, the stun on Instinct is what keeps Shaden alive, and then they clean up. It's actually really well played. Wow, that was actually kind of fun to watch. FLYC kind of balled. Well played. Well played. I mean, I think they balled. Kind of did some balling. Oh, it's BT plus Bloodthirster? Man, they have no respect for the damage. The non-existent damage on Fierce Starforge. It's kind of crazy. I don't love Bradley's build, but, you know, it's fine. It's not like you have nid heals or anything. And again, you probably want the nid heals on Zeri, but still. I feel like this is just... What's that new phrase being thrown around? Job security build? I mean, FlyQuest is on Hexal point with 3 Drakes, which is massive, but... And they're 30 minutes in and have a 10k Goldie, but there's minimal engage tools, so they can't end. The fact that actually got in here for that is actually kind of crazy. But he's down. Nice Braum ult, by the way. In the choke, hits everyone. Lit. Good shits. That's game. Alright. Game 3. Congrats, FLYC. Good job. Best of 3, right? I mean, this could have easily been a 3-0 looking back. Alright. When things start to go iffy. Alright. Point and click. Point and click. Can capitalize off of the point and click. Range engage. Jinx behind all this. FLYC made some decent money. Or, you know, made their bread playing this in the Jinx comps in spring. But I don't think, like, the Tristana pick for me, I think, is where things actually get a little bit funky. I do like Brand in this comp. Don't get me wrong. I like the Brand. But I think if we just set up for something like Ori Xin or Ori Wukong here, it's a lot better. Because at this point, Yeah, like, what's going to space the Jinx? And we don't have any CC. Rakan has no one to play off of. If we end up going Ori Xin, then, I mean, it ends up being, like, Talia probably doesn't get picked. Even if it does, like, you can get plays made on you. But at least we have Rakan, Xin, Ori. Like, we have these ball combos, and then going Gwen doesn't feel terrible. Like, Gwen actually feels like quite a good pick in the back half of this draft. That's the case. So, I didn't like this draft FLYC. There's just a complete lack of CC. I know Surdy was hovering Malphite. Unironically, think that Malphite would have helped out a lot. You can still win this matchup, and attack speed debuff quite good. Orin, of course, outscales you, but you'd have a go button. All the go buttons are on Fierce Starforge. Like, again, Ori, I think Ori's in here is my answer. I think that makes this draft way easier. And it does make sense to me, even like with Jinx and Vi and not showing. Just take something to, like, threaten or space the Jinx, you know? Any questions? Oh, Electrocute. Yeah, Conquer. Conquer is where it's at, my friend. PTA. More alts. Taste of Blood. Interesting. Damn, we're really set up for early game here. Yeah, I mean, I think FLYC kind of realized, like, hey, guys, we're fucked. We must win early or else it's doomed. Gwen can win late, but it's just a Gwen. I mean, I say it's just a Gwen. Gwen does some fucking serious work, but... Another standard game. The standard is better here for FLYC. Like, again, they need to win their wins. I think Surdy gonna get some flack for this game. I think this comp is just pretty ass for FLYC. Again, Ori's in, man. Ori's in makes the Xayah Rakan so much easier. Ori Wukong. I know that Shaden didn't want to play Wukong. I get it. Like, Wukong's very playable this game. And you have Rakan. I really think it was those picks. Like, this core for Jinx to fire behind is just, it's good. Jinx has a lot of space. All right, full clears. And no top dive. It's a TP back. Smart on Phillip. I know it gives Surdy advantage, but honestly, smart on Phillip, he was low enough where he could get Dove, and then game would get hard. Because top lane would just be, like, lose for the rest of the game. With the Wukong? Yes. I would very much agree with that. It was tough. Still think that, like, that's the comp, you know? I mean, you could even set up for Kindred comp, by the way. Like, you could have ran, like... I mean, you don't want to blind Talia here, but... Nice, well played. And see the plan for ABO, he has the Vamp Scepter, so he wants to trade. And heal back. I mean, I will say, I really feel like NA just forgot about Xin Zhao. This Xin Zhao champ's still decent. I mean, he has very defined strengths and weaknesses, but that champion's ult is not fair. And his kit's good. Just, you can only go one way, you know? Alright, Shading gets cooked here. So, Shading going for this. I will say, we do have Vi's spotted bot. So, Shaden, I mean, this play is free. It's just that we do two things. Like, doing the Gromp and the blue, you can only get one of those camps. If he took the blue, he's chilling. The fact he went for both is not chill. And it's really expensive. Because he loses flash and dies. And they feed it over to ABO, which is big. Meanwhile, bot. Shime looks like he got around the traps. Honestly, I would have loved if Sajed flashed here. If Sajed flashed this and just gets here, it would definitely force instinct sums. I don't know if he had a rip up or not. I'm going to assume he had a rip up. Isn't this matchup fun? Sergi just enters the lane, says fuck you. Hey guys, Gwen is so much easier to play if you have Orizins out for frontline. This is a solo queue team for FlyQuest, I'll be real. Like, also, Brand not being solo magic damage is a... I don't want to say like it stinks, but we do like it does, like Ornn being able to go the build that he ends up with is not bad. Just anyone to create space. They did not need damage in this comp. They have so much fucking damage. Just no way to actually find and lock down people. And Wukong was unironically a great pick. And, I mean, this is just brutal. Again, guys, how can we defend this play with the champs we have? We cannot. Bot prio, though, because the engage missed. Bot prio is in the hands of Instinct, which is big. Oh, actually, it looks like it was a reset. Yeah, so Winsome's able to move. I mean, Philip gets branded, you know. Reason. You win some, you lose some. I mean, Winsome is winning in this one. Not many folks have beat the Chimer Khan. Winsome got revenge. Instinct got revenge too. Philip got revenge too. Big time. I don't love the Bork this game for Bradley. I mean, I think you kind of need it for lane against Talia, but I am a Kraken enjoyer. On Trist, still a Kraken enjoyer. Do you hear energy? IMC leaving LCS. We're going to talk about it after I'm done with this VoD. Yeah. All right. So we have Sergi walk mid. Bradley's going to get shoved, and he's going to shift down. Oh, it's a TP. And it's a no play. Like, Jinx does not die, does not get denied. So that's... It's all spotted. Nice flash by Winsome. Well played. IE rush for Instinct on Jinx, by the way. Kind of a fan. Your team fights is going to be really, really, really strong at 2 items when you're Fierce Starforge. I mean, you can even team fight now because there's no front line. And they should fight. Like, it's wherever Gwen is, they should just not make plays there. Go elsewhere, and this game is pretty easy, in my opinion. Nice. Jed doesn't flash. He goes down. He's gonna flash the hook. Still good. That hurts because now it's Herald. And this Goldie's being chipped away. And then Surdy's going to TP in. Again, I mean, I think this game is really hard for Surdy. Like, he does find the Jinx, which is sick. That's it. Ooh, and it's an overcommit. This was a thickie from Fear Starforge. The game's pretty much over here. Playing the Instinct's fine. But their waves are kind of cooked for this. Like, Bradley and Surdy are in the same lane. I'm not sure. Surdy's base gets canceled, so it kind of fucks with their tempo a lot. And Surdy isn't able to base, so he just comes here. I don't know about this one. Do we need Surdy base to kill Instinct here? I don't think we do. Oh, Bradley jumped in. Okay, so we did. Okay. And still, this overextension is brutal. Yep. Even gold game. Fierce Starforge comp, just much stronger. It is just a bread and butter Jinx comp, which I respect. When sometimes just running Jinx comp or like Viega comp in these late games when a lot of the quality pieces are gone. It's a way to just throw together a comp that, like, at least you have a way to play. I have 3 dragons for Fear Starforge too. I think this game, I don't know. I really didn't like the FLYC draft this game. I don't know how they play. When you pair Brand Trist with like Xayah Rakan, it's not the pairing. Nice. Good rotation here from Fear Starforge. They actually carved out some nice vision. They cut Chime off and they get mid. That's well done. Surdy's here. He based on Nasher's timer. He's not inside then, so he can't punish. I mean, at this point, I would be down for Surdy to just, like, fucking suicide on side, honestly. Like, I think side lane is just where you have to, like, even if he dies, just trying to get as much as you can, there's no way they win a 5v5. And you can see them just being ruthlessly pushed around here. If you're Starforge playing, this really nice. Ooh, Horizon focus on the Talia. Interesting. I've seen APA going Cosmic, and I'm kind of a fan. I think the Cosmic changes are actually quite nice for Talia. It made a little bit more sense to me. Yeah, I mean, this point, like, it's an even game, and the Fear Starforge comp is just so much easier to play. And, like, actually functions as a comp. Alright, so we're here as FLYC. We aren't on sides. We're here as 5. If we're not here as 5, then we get instantly engaged on. Like, again, XU spotted. Okay, nice. I mean, again, they can't even walk up. Wow. What? They actually got the Drake? What? What the fuck? Nice counter engage from Chime. Chime put that really nice. Chime actually stalled everyone. And then Shaden was able to get some brand work done. He's trying to heal. I like this idea from a Blaze Olive a lot. Yeah. Seeing if Bradley can maybe take that. Like flash in and take it. Oh no, our comp doesn't function. Oof. Alright. I'm not gonna talk about that. They just got mauled in the pit. No one can hold the door. It's fine. Nice. Actually, well played. Exit words. Can we drop any exit words? No, not really. Chimes out. We've been on the map forever. Nice. Good pick. Good setup from Fierce Starforge here. Actually, a really good punish. I think this needs to be respected by FLYC. I mean, Chime has a blast plant. He hit it right there. He just missed it. So, not good. Nice. Goddamn, Glenn. Nice wall. Actually, a nice wall. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they denied Soul here, like... Man, for me, it just all comes back to game one. I really feel like FlyQuest should have won game one. I really think FlyQuest should have won game one. The way they lost that game was just so tragic. Oh, the Buster Shot bought so much time for XU, actually. And then Bradley gets one shot. Oh, no. Wow. This is not well played. Nice combo from the boys Olive and Philip. Like, that's well played. But again, like, we actually have CC to, like, do shit, you know? I mean, that was not good from FlyQuest. But... Oh my god. Wow. Well played, ABO. I mean, like, we actually have ways to, like, make plays and do shit, you know? As Fear Starforge. FlyC just are getting... all they can do is just do damage. They're getting outranged. And the damage dealers are actually protected if you're a Fear Starforge. Man, that's tough. Okay, so they're taking him. Yeah, I mean, I respect this from Shime. I think it's the only way they can actually, like, look for this. Just has to be the move / the way. They're not doing it, which is big. Yeah, it's spotted. Nice flashes here. Really, really well played by Boyzal flashing. I mean, like, the Talia, like, look at the space that Talia buys. Like, Ease, Zaya can't move. Surdy can't move. Yeah. Like, the damage dealers just had so much more space on Fierce Starforge. There's only damage dealers for FLYC. No ability to create space. All right, now we go to game 5, which is, we just Viego comp, and we pray. And this draft is poor for FLYC, in my humble opinion. All right. Game 5. All right, Ash first pick. We give over Susan a Rumble. It's been left open the entire time. The reason that I don't like this for FLYC is Ash is already fucked in this game. What does Ash do in this game? And two of the like really OPs are given over. Philip can play Rumble. So this is Surdy's pick into it, but we don't have a way to kill Dog. No one on this team has a way to kill Doge. It's going to be Ash not being withered. And then Amumu gets Flux bot, and they answer with Kate Karma, which absolutely nukes this lane. So we have losing bot lane. We have like actual Wombo. The only tricky thing I think is that Kennen can one tap us with Viego, so you got to deny Viego resets, and there is setup for that. It's like the only way that FLYC wins is by pressing R. I think outside of that, they get toasted. Kennen, for me, too, like, in the Nasus, not great. And Nasus, I actually saw Nasus as a counter pick into Aurora specifically. So I know they got an OP in Aurora, but a Nasus wins this lane. What if FLYC needed the Flux on Mumu? Because I think their comp is doomed. They need a Viego to win. And, like, what support picks are we going to grab here for Chime that, like, break the game? I don't know what support pick breaks the game. So, anyways. Yeah, this draft was not it. And this game ended pretty fast. I mean, the fact that, like, FLYC find a play in here that I was actually kind of shocked they even found. Because I thought the game was, like, over early again. All right. Runes.
It could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
All right. I'm not going to say that name, but thanks for the follow. Okay. Consider Blue Trend, Kate. We have ships in the night. Like, if the Karma meets him level 1, it would have been really big for Fear Starforge, I believe. Like, Karma's really, really, really strong. Yeah, they're going for something. Ouch. So, delayed start for Shaden. Ends up being really good for Fear Starforge, and we get standard lanes. Good for Fear Starforge. This bot lane should get collapsed. Alright, so Shaden's a little bit, somehow, like, I mean, he's even on the clear. Sorry, it's Viego. But he's reverse clearing, so he's going to go play for his bot crab and try and push her bot. And they spot where the Kong is. Alright, and then XU. I mean, his camps are spawning on this side. Like you can see, his wolves are up. He skipped over this crab. Or wait. Yeah. So he full cleared, skipped his crab, and then got here on time. Which is actually pretty badass. So well played, XU. Alright, it's a bad timer. They didn't have the wave in. They got him. So really well played. Well played, XU. So he's trying to hold the freeze, but Phillips doing alright. He's hanging in there. But Chime's up top. See if they can get Phillip. Oh, then they don't get it. They reset. Props to Phillip. A lot of soft power up there. Kong's on the second clear. Viego's going for grubs. And they're going to rotate bot up. And they want to fight. Oh, no. Surdy pressing R there is not... That's a big tool lost. Good trade, though. Just to get one. Like, it's just so... Yeah, it's just tough. Again, just about getting resets. They can't kill dog. They did get some flashes, but... While this is going on, Instinct's just hitting the turret. Now as Grub's empowered, so the swap comes in. It's the only way they can answer this wave. Alright, this was a good fight for FLYC. But even this game state right now, like... Man, I just like Fierce Comp so much better. I know FLYC find one big fight. I like I mean, once they drop, they get outscaled so hard this game. That ends up being nice. Yeah, so they just chain up, win some. And then they're able to find this one for Shaden, which is sweet. Well played, Shaden. Shaden Viego is nice. I mean, it's Shaden Viego. That's why we flux the Amumu, guys. Phillips doing a nice job, though, in top lane. Like, the fact that Surdy lost his flash early on. Really good. So, Philip Rumble doing well. Alright, so Shaden yoinks one, and again, he's got a drop. Here, Starforge just had more members here. And they did drop bots, so we get waves in bot here. FLYC. But only 2 grubs to 4, so grub advantage. There's a word behind them, so if you're Starforge would have known if they exited. Yeah. And Shaden spotted in here. So yeah, that hurts. Just flash. Or there was no flash, but pre-flash, dog's fine. Dog scales, it's chill. This game is just not nearly fast enough. There were no bot dives that came in. I think the bot lane is too strong for Fear Starforge. Rumble too strong in lane. Nasus can't be moved. That ends up hitting Wukong on the way to top if it gets Karma again. Like, that's the target, but... Yeah, this like... I mean, once Shaden dies here, like, I mean, it's just toast. Yeah, like, what does this draft do, you know? 5 mana Moonwalt into nothing. And, like, the kind of ult's only onto the Kong. I mean, like, once Shaden dies, it's doomed. And this Dragon Start, I thought, was really aggressive. So, like, the fact that it just caught Kong top is just going to do it on spawn. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on FLYC to snowball this game and get a good soul, hopefully. But yeah, this just wasn't there. Bonk. Ouch. Yeah. By the way, if FLYC win the next fight, I'm amazed they did. Yes, Jed chunks from the Kate. I mean, like, for me, again, this game 5 was, like, really over / uninteresting. Philip Rumble tax, true. Philip Rumble, good. And no control bot side. Just can't, Jed just can't be on this wave. I mean, this game, like, this game is so toast. The fact that this fight ends up being, like, again, FLYC win one fight, and I was amazed by it. This game is super over on my screen. I mean, a good draft. I think the Fierce Star Force draft is good. I think they played it out well. Props to their players for, like, holding on early. Because Viego, like, can't snowball this game, but that's really their only hope. And Viego can't really snowball and do Karma, Rumble, Wukong. Like, it's hard. It was a Kindred ankle, guys. Unironic, but, like, you're playing Kindred in the Nasus then. But unironically, I think it was a Kindred angle. You actually have a lot of tools to create space for Kindred. This fight gets won. I was shocked this fight got won. Kindred and Nasus Wukong is impossible? Not really. Sody was chosen. He was withered. Should have saved Flash and died. All good. You can only wither one target. And you would have mid prio, kind of. Like, Aurora just gets insane prio. So yeah, I mean, this play is the one. Like, this goes sour, and then, again, this is just game. Honestly, a really nice Rumble ult. Like, it made Bradley's life so hard, and then Bradley jumped on a trap. And Shime's just dead. And XU survives, so then it's just GG. Like, no reset for Viego. Really nice ult from Philip. I think it really set up the fight well. It split them, did good damage to a priority member in Bradley, who was flashless. So really well played. But again, this game's just wrapped. Man, I really feel like FLYC could have 3-0'd. Like, even game 4 was kind of close, but the way they lost game 1 was just bad. I really thought they had that game won. Or, like, they were favored in that game state, at least. Now they're getting dogged. Yeah. And that's game. Congrats to FearX Starforge taking down FLYC, making it to Americas, and getting to play Dragonstone Finals. We know how that one won at that point, but really good split for them. I am excited to see them go to Americas. I feel like they can do well there. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in to this VoD review. We will see you guys for the next one. As always, if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub, and subscribe. Yeah, like, comment, and or a sub, and then follow me everywhere, Cubby, FXS, subscribe on Twitch, where I stream these live. We got Americas and more coming up. We'll